Hi, how's it going? What I wanted to talk today was about something I picked up on YouTube. It talked about leadership, but more important than leadership, it talked about alignment. It talked about how leaders have three things that they address: what, how, and why. What is what we do on the surface, what we do every day, how we interact with people, how we do what we do every day. But the key was the why. Why are we doing what we're doing? So a key question for me is, why am I doing this YouTube channel? And to me, the answer is kind of not well worded. What I see is that there's a lot of possible changes that are coming into the world. We're in a time of great change. And I'm concerned about the people and the world, that we will get it right, that people will have the courage to face these changes. There was a period of time, 160, 70 years ago, when Sweden was going through the Industrial Revolution. And in this country of, I can't remember, 6, 7 million people, 3 million people left the country because they were afraid of starving because of the Industrial Revolution. This is much the attitude all over Europe. We don't have that memory in our United States history because this is where they fled to. They fled to the broad open plains, the opportunities to farm, the opportunities to work in the factories. They fled the uncertainty of Europe, a Europe that was turning industrial, that was crowded, that was divided by different political forces that were tearing apart the culture as they knew it. Might sound familiar, but we have no place to flee to, no place where we can go back to living as we did, go back to the farm. We're in a new economy. We're facing a new world, a new challenge. And what I hope to do on this YouTube channel is to share ideas, concepts, ways of looking at the world that will help people cope with the changes that are coming at them ever faster. Help them cope and address the uncertainty. Help them see a future and understand that we're going to come out of this great, even better than before, if we can see a way to do it in a way that's human-friendly, individual-friendly, yet preserves the wonderful world we live in, is sustainable and supportable, and where each person can be a part of a greater whole and help those around him, and do so in a way that contributes. For many years, we've been living in a society where, in a sense, we've been parts of a machine, a factory, if you want. Whether we work in an actual factory or we work in an information or service industry that treats us like machines or objects to work, we've been in this kind of industrial society. Well, as the future comes, we have the opportunity to work in a way that's more individualized and respects and treats us for the specific skills and talents each of us have, if we set it up right. And I think we can. I mean, look at what I'm doing to you and with you right now. I'm communicating to you. I'm talking with you, individually, person to person. This isn't going out to the whole world. This is going to those who want to listen and to share. And what is the idea I want to share? Well, there's whole bunches of them. It's a worldview. It's a concept. It's rooted in history, based in what has gone on before, but it's forward-looking. There are so many opportunities that are coming to us in these coming days, and it's up to us to understand and to grasp them. I think it's exciting, but it's also scary. So back to that vision of a leader. What? I hope to use any way of communicating I can. YouTube, blog, whatever, to communicate. How? Do so in a positive way. Communicate messages that can be understood and realized and shared. Why? Because we're facing changes. Changes in this society as we move from industrial service kind of society to an individual one. What I've called distributed knowledge, distributed learning, distributed intelligence, where each of us can contribute in our own unique way. It's kind of the vision I have. Now, I'm sure I'll refine this as we have our discussions. I just wanted to share, especially the why. Have a great day. And think about what you're doing, how you want to do it, but more importantly, why? What can you do to help change the world, and why you might want to change it? In what way? I'm kind of confused and sounding kind of mixed up. Some of these concepts are hard for me to declare in a simple form. I have to confess, English is my second language. My first language is engineering. Seeing the world in a way differently than those who might just use English. And sometimes those thoughts have to come bubbling out, so I try to use English to explain the conceptualization that's sitting in my mind in pictures and images and in my soul as something I want to share. So have a great day and think about the what, how, and why.